little minute since I have been on here for very many reasons. Yeah, I miss being on here, and I definitely need to be more consistent. Um, right, like lately, I have been just rethinking what my channel is going to be like and be about, and just what exactly I'm willing to record. It's just like kind of like in a very weird position because I don't want to be a content creator or like just a content creator. I kind of just want to just take this content as just simply documentation about my journey. So this channel is more so about wellness. So the things that I do, even for people like I uphold a wellness empire, I like to say. And I have a wellness brand called Utsukushii Wellness. We provide holistic therapy products for mental health and to help you heal through your senses so you can have better connectivity with yourself and with others, with the world, the earth, and all that good stuff, and the Most High. So I'm also a travel agent that specializes in wellness, cultural immersion, and luxury. I thoroughly enjoy traveling. That is one of the loves of my life. So I was like, why not be an agent and then have, connections, have help people connect with the world that we're living in to see it, explore it, and all that good things. I'm also a financial advisor. So that I do believe that also plays into wellness, like your financial wellness. I'm a licensed financial advisor. So I'm also currently working on getting more licenses so that I can be better in my business. And I've been educating myself and working with an amazing team and mentors. So with all that being said about what's going on with me right now, I do just want to catch you up on, just a little bit up on, my life, and just my thought process of just being on here. I haven't posted or haven't been posting, for a while because in my head, I'm just like, my life right now is, I feel like I'm putting pieces together, and to me, it's like, I feel like it's a little boring. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to record because I'm like, what is there to record? I feel like my life is just like so boring and just like, it feels dull just because I am at my mom's house and I have been here for a little over a year, just trying to get back on my feet and all those things. So all my previous videos were me figuring things out, especially with moving to Dallas and just like, getting the taste of Dallas, exploring it, just like planting seeds and all those good stuff, so even taking little vacations, other places, as you may have seen. And yeah, I realized that I do need to go ahead and pick up this camera and document a little bit of my journey while still staying on the path of wellness. I realized that even though I may feel like my life may not be worth recording or some entertainment. Everybody say hi to Toba. This is my dog. She's a puppy. She's a year old, but yeah, she coming to lay down or interrupt or whatever. Okay. Anywho, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that like I was feeling like I didn't really have like the need to record my journey or anything because of just me thinking that it wasn't worthy. But I thought about like people who may be in the same situation as me, living at their parents' house, having to move back because of for financial reasons or any other reasons, and you're just trying to get back on your feet. And I thought about, I was like, how can I document my journey to inspire and to like, make people feel like they're not the only ones who's going through this, because I have been feeling like that from time to time, even though like I know in the back of my mind I'm not the only one going through something like this. But I will say from my own experience, I do love watching people on YouTube who has had a very similar situation, and then like, you know, watching their old videos about how they started off and just how they were able to like get out of it and like get back on their feet and grow and thrive and all those things. And I thought that that was just like very inspirational, and it has been helping me like just get through it, and just like being reminded that it is possible to like do what you want to do. And even if you may have little bits of doubts of your desires and your goals and stuff like that, even if there's other people projecting their limiting beliefs and doubts and all that. And I'm just like, I have been staying true to my desires. I'm not going to sit up here and let people talk me out of it. My mind is set, my heart is set, all those good things. But I just wanted to get on here, not really to just like, I'm not really a talker or whatever per se, but it's like I just wanted to get on here and say something about, you know, those who are thinking about being on YouTube more consistently, and they're maybe at a point in their life where they may feel like they have nothing to show, either because they feel like their life is boring, or that they don't have one, or that they're going through something. But I have realized, even just watching other people's journeys, that even when they are going through something, they still post about it because it could uplift somebody else like it did for me. And it could be, it could spark ideas of how you can get out of your situation, or how you can get through it, or make the best out of your days, whatever the case is. So I just wanted to get on here and just say a little piece of that, and where my mind has been. I've been wanting to be more on YouTube more consistently, and I will be. I'm just figuring out how to keep showing up and showing my journey, even when I feel like there's nothing to show. So yeah, I hope that, you know, from now on, you enjoy my videos, you become inspired, motivated, and just you feel seen. I just recently went to a networking event with the team that I'm on in my financial advisory journey, and I loved it. It was very life-changing about what they were talking about, what we were teaching, and all that good stuff. Some pretty good people in this company, and I love it so far. Your girl has been having a huge identity shift and some imposter syndrome, but I'm working through it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. It's a little snippet of just what I've been up to and where I may be headed, and just all that good stuff. And I hope that you stick with me and see me grow my journey, and I'm hoping that my journey inspires you to grow and to thrive and to just enjoy. So thanks for watching.
No, I didn't. I never mentioned that.
All from America, we up to making 100 grand, million plus, right here to teach you guys how to build an amazing business. Make 2026 the best year of your career. Who's fired to get the regional vice president this year? So start off, because winning is what winners do, right? We've got a lot of people that you're going to see getting some recognition. It's not just this weekend. Make sure we get back here in April. We walk across stage. So getting us rocking and rolling with recognition, we have. There you go, Jermaine Goldston, give it up. All right, who's fired up? You know how it goes. When you hear your name, come on up on the stage, get some high fives. All right, let's get it started with Idaho Cole, personal, and fourth place. We got Paul and Abigail Miller, Johanna Ward, Miranda Anderson, Monica F. The Dirty One Personal. So number 20, you got chance make this to the two. Thank the Lord. Trevor Matthews, Ryan in the gold rear. Heather Rump, Tremaine, and Linda Wilson. Belinda and Joseph Kaczynski. Dan and Belinda Short. Ben McEagle. At number 7, Hope Cowdell Miller. Number 4, we got Tiger. Rutgers. Caitlin Lowe, Jerry Harris, Chris and Elizabeth Gould, and number 1, David and Aaron Rodriguez. How's everybody feeling?
Unstoppable!
Yeah, I'm excited. Happy to be here. Thank you, BJ. Love that. Thank you. Hey, y'all fired up, man. I'm excited, man. Listen, man, I want to shout out to my buddy. I know he's going to get this later, but Pat, man, we're super proud of you, man, going over 4th Valley. Give it up for Pat Moore. All right, y'all. So let me jump in. Best time to be in American business. Primerica is the best opportunity in American business, okay? I want to help you with your belief today. I think oftentimes the reason people struggle in Primerica is they have a compromised belief system. That's right. Okay? And they don't necessarily know what business they're in. They still think they're selling insurance. And there's nothing wrong with that. Every business needs a service, but I want to challenge you. There's 8 things I want to go through today that I think will really help you with
Deciding on who you are deciding to become will prevent you from becoming who you never want to be. Why, right? You got to understand your why, your lifestyles. What do you desire in your life, right? When you think about your life, what do you want to live? What kind of lifestyle do you want to have for your family? What drives you, right? Those are the things that we're thinking about when we're talking about internal awareness. Internal awareness is vital for so many different reasons. It's vital because how you think of yourself and what you do is controlled by your own perception of yourself. So you got to protect on what's going on inside of your mind. That's why they say, as a man thinketh, right? Think and grow rich, right? The magic of thinking big. When you think about all the great books out there, it's about what you think, and what you think is what you become. So awareness is developing and improving, right? Your internal thoughts, understanding your powers, right? Your emotions, your strengths, opportunities, what motivates you is important, right? Your values, and most importantly, your why. Once you tap into that why, everything that you want is going to be within reach. See, next is going to be external awareness, right? And with external awareness, that's understanding the opportunity. We have an opportunity, a unique opportunity here at Primerica, and you got to understand, why is this unique? And there are so many different reasons. The generational transfer of wealth. This is a multi-trillion-dollar wealth transfer that's taking place right now over the next 20 years, right? You got the silver tsunami. The average financial advisor, the average advisor is age 55 plus and going to be retiring over 30%, 35% will be retiring over the next 10 years. That is a 40% of advisory assets is going to be transferring hands. So if you don't get excited when you see this, you want to go out, you want to hurry up and get those licenses so you can tap into this income and this transfer. Over the next 10 years, you have the opportunity to be able to grab your piece of the pie. So just because you didn't come from a rich family doesn't mean a rich family can't come from you, right? Women and wealth, right? Because we got some ladies in here. Women and wealth, by 2030, the women community in the United States and Canada will control over 35%, right? That's over a $35 trillion inheritance, right? Women are living longer. We got longer life expectancies. The income gap is closing. We have the opportunity to be able to receive these inheritances and taking care of our loved ones. Business ownership is on a rise amongst women. Higher earning and income power. This is an entire market gap driven by women and for women, right? So this is a unique opportunity. The hustle culture, the side culture, right? You gotta be aware of these. See, back in the day, having multiple streams of income was an option, right? Well, now it's not, it's a solution. Having a multiple stream of income is a way out, it's a means to a way to your
14 years now. I started a month after I turned 23, so I was 24 years old, and I got into one of those $50 specials. That's going on right now. So you never know who you're going to recruit on that discounted IBA. And to me, it just made sense. It just made sense. I went to school, I wanted to be an attorney, right? So I wanted to help people, but I wanted to be a criminal defense attorney. So I needed you to rob somebody, steal something, kill somebody in order for me to get you as a client. Then when I sit here, I was like, everybody uses money. We all use money, right? And so we can't get around the money system. So I said, hey, let me step into this industry to help people out. But I want to encourage you guys to get the clock off your life. So this is what I'm talking about, get the clock off your life. See, it's not that I want money, it's I need money. Because we have to pay for food, shelter, water. If somebody was telling me like, hey, money's not that important, I was like, pay your bills with love. Send your hearts out when they no, money is very important. Y'all know the top 10% of income earners live on average 10 years longer than the bottom 10% of income earners. So money may not be important, but the 10 years of your life important? It should be, right? So we talk about getting the clock off your life. We all tried the job. Look, if a job worked, I would be working. Look, I worked 4 jobs when I started primary. I would teach in the morning, tutor in the afternoon, go referee basketball games, and work at Finish Line on Sunday. Anybody that had multiple jobs and still been broke? There's nothing worse than being busy and broke. Now you don't have time and money. Right? So look, we gotta find out how, if the job was an extra, you wouldn't need 2. If the job was an extra, you wouldn't need 2. You need to ask yourself, how much do I need to have to be financially independent? How long will it take you to accumulate this amount? And you cannot save your way to wealth. Just imagine you had $100,000 in 1970 and you said, hey, it's a house that costs $100,000. Does that same house cost $100,000 today? No. So if you buried the money in your backyard, you wouldn't be able to get that, right? So we need to learn how to invest. So pensions. Anybody say, I remember back in the grandparents' day.
Everybody.
Show up for yourself, show up to the trainings, right? Write your goals down. Okay, I know Elizabeth Cool said write out your entire dream life. Okay, what does it look like? Make it detailed. And we have until 11:59. 1-4, okay? And if you don't, then that is the first. Really want time freedom, money freedom, family freedom, okay? All I can think is freedom. 2026, okay? Year of freedom. And so that is what I have for y'all. I am just so honored and so blessed. All of y'all look beautiful. I am just so happy. So that's all I got for y'all. And then now she's gonna take it away.
Okay, so just to echo what Jasmine said, I think, and David and Brandy, you can correct me, I think this might be one of the largest groups. At least since me and Jasmine have been here. Maybe, yes, no, maybe close to. And so it just really speaks to the work that everybody has been doing. It's so exciting to go in the chat and see just everybody blowing it up and working hard. And a lot of that is because of leadership. So just to ask a question, how many people believe that leadership is a title? How many believe that leadership is action? How many believe leadership is presence? So I just want to give this to y'all right quick. I know everybody got their phones, so take out your phones if you can. If you got an iPhone, go to notes. If you got an Android, I don't know what you need to do. Take out a broken Use that. So I just want to give y'all 3 things to think about. Just real quick, this has not been my strongest season. Cancer, surgery, radiation. But through that all, Stephanie was just arguing with me about it. But I've been present for my team. Yeah. Even through all that, I've been present for my team. Leadership is presence. Leadership is your presence. So from 1, on a scale of 1 to 10, here's the first thing. Where are you? Number 1, you're new and you're still figuring it out. Number 2, you want a team but you don't have one yet. Number 3, you have people and you need to lead better. So are you a 1, 2, or a 3? And put that in your notes, or if you're in the Android, chisel it out. Number 2, what leadership looks like. What does it look like for you? If you're a 1, it's going to be studying, getting confident, getting competent in what it is that you're doing so that you can help. Asking questions and staying consistent. If you're a 2, leadership is going to be inviting and following up and letting people see that you're working. If you're a 3, then leadership is going to be support, making it simple and making it duplicatable, because the flex is not I can do this. The flex is I can do it and I can show you how to do it too. How many people can you show how to do this business with? That's the flex. And then the last thing is, everybody in this room is capable of being present. So that means we are either all leaders or we can be, and we can reach that level. I'm excited for 2026. I love y'all. Thank you for all of the encouragement that y'all have given me throughout this time. This has been one of the roughest times of my life. But I appreciate y'all so much, and I love y'all. Let's kill 2026.
Just devoured a vegan sausage margarita pizza. Bomb. 9 out of 10. Just arrived in Columbus, staying here for just a couple of nights, just a little getaway in my second home, pretty much in the city. But I got an Airbnb, and it is beautiful. It is also downtown, and it's a duplex. So this is like the, I'm guessing like the living room area, well, like part 2 of the living room area. It's so cute. I love like the neutral tones and everything. So I put my coat up, excuse my coat, in the mirror. And then we walk into the kitchen. We got some nice stuff in here. It's a nice kitchen. I think that's the back door to go out into the porch. And the rest of the kitchen. And then my room is all the way on the 3rd floor. It's just a little exhausting. And what I like about this is that there's a code on every door, so that makes me feel a little more safe. Just like this is a code on the door. Okay, so this is my room. It's so cute. I love the orange and the other earth tones in the woods. Such an aesthetic. They got like the mirror on the wall. This is a nice little bedroom. And then on the same floor, I do get to have a bathroom access. I think there's bathroom access on each floor. There's the bathroom. Got some nice toiletry options and all of that. Toilet, obviously. And the shower. So yeah, that's just a little tour of the Airbnb, but this is pretty big duplex. It's like goes all the way over here, and then yeah. So yeah, I'm on the 3rd floor, and this is a pretty nice size. Okay, so I'm going to unpack and decompress some, get a little situated. So I usually, like, whether if I'm staying at a hotel or Airbnb or whatever, I bring a sleeping bag and a blanket, because I'm not germophobic, but I'm just very like hygienic. So I just don't like the idea of like sleeping in other beds. It's how I was raised, and that's how I am. So, but I got this sleeping bag, folds up into this little bag, so I usually just like prepare it and I put my blanket like inside when I'm ready to go to sleep. Just getting that situated, so I just set the blanket aside, put it there. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit up here and unpack and decompress, and then I'll get back with you. I am about to actually do some little work. It's Sunday, so I usually just regroup. I do like some self-maintenance, like if I want to do a facial, a dermaplane facial, or a face mask, if I want to do my nails, my hair, my feet, laundry, just whatever goes into that reset and self-maintenance. But since I am out of town, I'm just gonna do like a little bit of like planning for the week and just any light work that's not really too much training. I'm like really, I don't know if I'm like talking probably like really low because I'm like tired. I'm really emotionally tired. This like yesterday was like, it was draining. Like it was like a lot. I mean, it wasn't draining, but it was like, it was a lot. I mean, it was good. Like I really appreciate like the community and that conference and stuff. That really like woke me up and reminded me of how to like move forward and just like be in the business and like build business and be relationship oriented and like just stuff like that. And I really got inspired and just I have more clarity about how to move forward. I got to see my team again in person. I barely see them because I'm in another city, and like most of them are here in Columbus, and some of them are in other states. So it's just nice to see them in person, and also connecting and just like vibing and having fun and stuff. So that's always good. And then tomorrow is a mandatory meeting, so I may record that. I don't know, I'm not sure. Obviously not the meeting itself, but just like a generalization of it, like whatever. What else? Yeah, today, for the rest of the day, I don't know if I'm really gonna record much because it's just like, I don't know, it might be boring. Like I'm new to this. So it's just like, I don't know exactly, unless I'm like sitting up here like telling you a story or talking to you about something. I mean, I could do that, but we'll see, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna vlog for the rest of the day. I'll just see how the night goes. But yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and put in some light work while also decompressing. And I'm debating whether if I should go out to eat, just to like get outside, or order in, because I don't have a car, so doing all that Ubering could be a lot. And then just to see if like my friends are available too, if they want to hang out or if they're available, whatever. So we shall see about that. I know my eyes, I hope it just doesn't look terrible because they're so like puffy and like kind of dark and red. I'm like, oh, I need like some eye mask. I didn't realize how puffy my eyes were. Jeez, I really look tired. That is, yeah, I gotta get it together. But I got my stuff laid out. This is my planner. This is the same company I've been with for like a good 3 or 4 years. But I love this planner company. It's owned by 2 Black women, and I think it's, what are they, Adrian and Taylor? I think that's what, hold on, no, Adrian, hold on, what are their names? I can't remember what their names were. Oh, Tamara, no. What is Tamara and Adrian? Yeah, something like that. this is their planner, and it has like an outline of what the planner consists of, and then every month there's a quote, and this is January's. It says, "But hopefully God's blessings, there shouldn't be no way for me to lose." I like that, by the old Kanye. It's so cute, what cute imagery and stuff. And then there is like the calendar, so I just write down events in this part, and then it has like a little prompt. So this month I commit to focusing on stability by staying focused. I think that's a nice prompt to have that they do for every week. And then they have like monthly notes you can put in. And then this is like finances, which is like really get to log and keep track of your finances. Like what you start with your checking account, your savings, investment, paycheck, all that good stuff. I don't really, there's meal plans for every month, and even just weekly grocery lists. And then you have the scheduling, the good stuff, the meat and potatoes. And then at the end of every day, you write your gratitudes and stuff. I'm sorry, showing like too much of my information. But yeah, there's a gratitudes and to-do list. Spiritual focus, physical activity, self-care, morning ritual, bedtime, and then there's like quotes right here every week, weekly checkpoints, and then like this is for the weekend, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what this planner is about. It's a really good planner. They have different sizes. I got the deluxe version, but they have a booked and busy, and then they have a booked and blessed, and I think they're about half the size, which I like small planners, and I was hoping that it would be like the same size as the one I had last year, but yeah, this is ginormous because I just like to take my planner wherever I go, and I like it to be like smaller. So yeah, I have that, my notebook, and water and all that good stuff. I'm about to do some light work. I can't wait to get my tripod. Look who showed up.
Hi Taylor.
Hey.
Happy New Year. I wish you the very best, much success. You're gonna be fabulous. We are creating our unique vision boards, and you guys will see once we're done.
Hey.
And then this here.
I didn't think that I needed to call you about me trying to figure out my life.
Oh my goodness. This is like a 9.5 out of 10. This is so good. Roots. I said I was gonna start clean eating better with an 80-20 rule, and this is definitely something I wish we had in like Akron, but of course not. This is so good. I got like a southern bowl. So it has roots rice, kale, broccoli, corn, cheddar, chickpeas. But I substituted barbecue tofu for chicken and tahini dressing. Back to it.
Okay, you guys, we are setting up. There's Taylor.
Hey.
Okay, can you have a seat?
Vision board bingo. The light. Get my cozy robe. About to chill for the rest of the day. And all that good stuff. I do leave tomorrow back for Akron, but it's all good. I had a pretty chill time. This time went by so fast, so. But I have some things to catch y'all up on, so stay tuned for that.